WANTOK is a Tokpisin word which refers to, in this context anyway, people with a shared set of cultural Melanesian values. In this sense, we wanted to talk about Melanesian people and the different symbolism and spirituality of hair in our cultures. So it's about hair, but it's more hair as a lens to look at decolonial views and standards of mana and beauty, which are our own sort of standards and our own practices. We have all these rituals, and to bring that together and just have this nice, meaningful, contextual conversation amongst ourselves with other Pacific communities, and of course the broader one, but mostly about talking to each other about these issues. Because I'd already been thinking about hair, this is at the time is really when GHDs were taking off. And so it was a really testing time and transitionary time for a lot of women in Fiji, like those who straightened their hair and those who didn't. And the language which already exists in our cultures that belittle certain kinds of frizzy hair, even within curly-haired communities. Most of the artists talk about having a love-hate relationship and having come to some realization about it is beautiful. So just wanted to have that broader conversation and not just a Fijian conversation with other artists who we have the same discussions about hair.
With Tuwhalamiri, we based on activations and install, and our past work is very serious and very it's more rituals. So this time we wanted it to be a lot more relaxed and just show Tuwhalamiri but as Molana and Reina and our background, where we come from, and just showing who we are, because a lot of people see us, we're not these dusky maidens that we are usually portrayed as. We're actually real goofballs, as you can tell in the small film. It's mainly revolved around our mum and where we come from, because our mum passed away in 2010. After her passing, that's when we felt like we need to connect to home, because she was our home. We get to tell our own stories, which we hardly ever get. It's very male-dominated area, very Caucasian-dominated area as well. So giving ourselves a voice, as well as creating a safe space for us to talanoa. We can be beautiful without people telling us how to be beautiful, and we're strong and we shouldn't have to listen to them because they don't know what's best for us. We do.
The decolonial, which is different from decolonize. To decolonize is the end. Decolonization is the end of a colonial administration of another country, of an indigenous country. To be decolonial is to talk about our stuff from our point of view. Part of this kaupapa is to have this conversation amongst ourselves without even worrying about external forces. And that's still quite shocking in Aotearoa, New Zealand in the 21st century, to see brown people in the mainstream or to see people on the walls. That's the importance of this show, that we are grounded in our own culture and we have these exchanges and acknowledge that people have differences. But this is more about us resetting, remembering, and then sort of reviving it.